House of the Dragon has officially reignited Westeros hype. But is it actually great? Or is it just better than Game of Thrones S8? Let's sharpen the Valyrian steel and dissect 5 things that House of the Dragon did better than Game of Thrones. First, the time jumps. The controversial time jumps actually worked for emotional payoff. Unlike Game of Thrones, which felt like it was rushing to get to the finish line, House of the Dragon knew exactly when to apply the time jump, and it served the story. In Season 1, Episode 6, when young Rhaenyra is all grown up and off to find her dragon, the series takes a 10-year leap. This immediately establishes she won't be a child forever. And by showing us the grown version of her character so early, it allows the audience to emotionally invest in her as an adult. We have time to connect with her and see her make decisions before we have to care about her as a mother. Speaking of Rhaenyra, Sansa and Arya were robbed of fulfilling character arcs in Game of Thrones. They went from little girls to suddenly women in charge. But with Rhaenyra, the show makes it clear that she wants to be queen and she actively works towards it, which is more than I can say for Daenerys in Season 8. Speaking of characters, let's talk about recasts. Recasting characters is always tricky, especially when you're doing it on a period piece where everyone ages in real time. With House of the Dragon, they decided to recast several characters throughout different time periods. While I do wish they stuck to the same actors, I think the new cast members seamlessly blended into the show. Emma Darcy, who plays the older version of Rhaenyra, absolutely nailed it. And no, I will not accept criticism at this time. The third thing HOTD did better was developing complex characters. House of the Dragon introduced us to Alicent Hightower, who might go down as one of the most wasted characters in television history. Just kidding, she's definitely going to be a pivotal player in the Dance of the Dragons. So, I take back everything I said. Alicent is a perfect example of how House of the Dragon humanizes even the most ruthless characters. In Game of Thrones, Cersei was the closest thing to a humanized villain, but even she had moments where I couldn't sympathize with her. Alicent, on the other hand, starts out as this sweet young girl who is the product of her environment and upbringing. And slowly but surely, through no fault of her own, she transforms into someone unrecognizable. It's almost tragic to watch. Speaking of tragic, Daemon's character arc feels hollow. Matt Smith does a phenomenal job as Daemon Targaryen, but his character goes through little to no growth throughout the season. He's introduced as a troubled young prince who lashes out because he feels unloved and unwanted. But after he becomes king, we don't really see any effort from him to fix his issues. I also feel like his relationship with Rhaenyra is more of a plot device than an actual connection. Now, this could all change in Season 2, but based on the source material, I don't have high hopes for his character development. Lastly, the acting. House of the Dragon features phenomenal performances from its entire cast. Paddy Considine as King Viserys is hands down one of the best parts of the show. You genuinely feel his pain and you root for him despite his questionable decisions. Olivia Cooke as Alicent gives us this incredible performance of a woman torn between duty and desire. If there's one thing I hope for in Season 2, it's that they give her more to do. So here's my question for you. Is House of the Dragon carrying the Game of Thrones name, or is it copying the mistakes of the past? Is this show building something truly epic, or is it faking weight with good lighting and lots of dragons? Start a blood feud in the comments below. Green or black? Who's right? Should they slow down a bit next season? And should we give Viserys a spin-off show where he just sits on the Iron Throne and cries? Let me know your thoughts. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more TV breakdowns.